Many people say they want to grow, and maybe you are one of such people. You are saying you want to be a better person. Today, we're going to look at a simple practice that can help you improve your life. Welcome.
This is the moment when your life changes. This is the moment when you stop playing small. This is the moment you become a better person. This is the moment of destiny. This is your life on fire with Dayan Masinde.
The simple practice that you can embrace in order to improve and become a better person is receiving feedback. Receiving feedback is when you are humble enough and open-minded enough to allow people around you to let you know, to communicate how they experience you. This is important because you could be existing in a bubble and you need people around you to tell you of your bias, to expose you of your areas of growth, and to allow you to understand the way you're coming across. Even companies do that. They welcome customer feedback in order to improve their product or their service. Now, when it comes to feedback sometimes can be unpleasant. Sometimes people can tell you something that, oh, I did not know this about me. And if you're not humble, if you are not welcoming of it, you might end up becoming defensive, or you might brush it off or run away from people who are honest with you. Imagine you become that person who you can ask your spouse, hey honey, how do I love you? How do you feel about me being in your life? Are there areas that I can improve? How do you find our love making? Do I love you right? What kind of a person am I? You are the one who knows me better than any other human being in this world. You have experienced me for all these years. So I'd like to know, what kind of a father am I? What kind of a mother am I? Are there areas that I can do better? Imagine you do that, because your spouse might be seeing things that you are not seeing, and you making it possible for them to communicate this to you, you are actually setting yourself up for some wonderful data that you can use to improve your life. Imagine as a parent, you actually have an honest and candid conversation with your children, and you're asking your child, hey, what kind of a parent have I been? Like, how can I be a better parent to you? How can I best be there for you in your life? Because children can see things. They are very observant. They could be having needs that you are not even aware of. Remember, as you are a parent, you are learning as much as they are learning. But when you do parenting as a know-it-all, you might end up missing out on some key opportunities in being there for that child or children that you love. So when you're asking your children, hey, what kind of a parent am I to you? How can I love you better? How best can I prepare you for the world? Your child might give you so much information, valuable information that can improve that bond. Imagine you asking your friend, hey, what kind of a friend have I been to you? What kind of a friend am I to you? What areas do you think I can do better? And then your friend maybe has been seeing something that you are not aware of, and you are giving them that power, that authority to come to you and tell you, hey, bro, hey sis, over here, I think you can do better. Imagine you do that. Imagine you go to God and you're telling God, God, you know what? In as much as I love worshiping you, in as much as I'm doing all these things, I want to know, God, where can I improve? Lord, reveal to me, search my heart, O Lord, and know my anxious inner thoughts. Where can I improve? Where can I be better? Prune me, O Lord. You are inviting God to mold you and make you a better person. Imagine you tell your colleagues, hey, you know what? How can I best be a team player? How best can we work together? How best can I communicate? You know what? What areas can I improve? Imagine you end up having these conversations with people. Imagine even as a boss, you're asking your team, hey, I want to know, How is my leadership? Where can I improve? Because when you empower the people that you lead, you will find that they're going to gain more respect of you, and they're going to be more team playing with you, that hey, we are in this together. And you'll find that those people will not be doing things with you for a salary. No, it's going to be more than that. You're going to be having a team that is now locked in because you cared enough, respected them enough to ask them, where can you do better? Now, feedback comes in two different ways. There's a feedback that you ask for, like, hey, like the examples that you've given, where you're asking somebody, hey, what kind of a spouse, a parent, a friend, a colleague, a leader have I been to you? And even asking God, where can I improve? Then there's the feedback that you're going to receive, that you're going to be getting even without asking. Even without asking. Sometimes your spouse might tell you, hey, when you do this, it hurts me. Be open to receive that. Sometimes your child might communicate, hey, mom, dad, when you do this, it really, really hurts me. Or your friend, or that colleague, or even your teammates. Now, when they are communicating this is unsolicited feedback. Receive that, because sometimes that's the hardest to receive. The feedback that you get even without you asking. Receive that and be like, hey, thank you for letting me know. Because there are people in your life who care for you, who care about the bond that you share with them, and who would want to relate with you better. Now, if you lock them out from giving you this feedback, they might keep things from you, and that's how we sever ties. That's how we pull apart. That's how marriages are pulling apart. Friendships are pulling apart. Parent-child bonds are pulling apart, because there's no space for people to tell you the honest truth. You could be hurting people that you say that you care for, people that you claim to love, but because you've not given them the space to be able to let you know, hey, over here, you're not doing it well, then they're not able to give you that. And because you don't have that data, you're not improving. You could be so confused in your lost state. You could be so confident in thinking that, you know what, you're good, that there's nothing wrong about you, unaware of the damage you're causing, unaware of the pain that you're bringing, and unaware of the potential that you are not rising up to. So this is why it is important for you to realize that you have a bias. We all have got biases that we get while growing up, biases that we get because the community we are brought up in, biases because of our limited knowledge. You don't know everything. So there are some people who might be trying to improve your life with giving you information. Are you welcoming it? Now, when it comes to feedback, be open to receive feedback, but also check the source. Check the source. Check the source. Is the person giving me this feedback? Are they giving me this feedback to put me down, to criticize me, or to help me to improve? There's a difference. Somebody who's coming to criticize will put you down, will keep on judging you and making you feel terrible. Somebody who's giving you good feedback will be like, hey, I'm telling you this because I love you and I want the best for you. Or I'm telling you this because I want us to bond together. I want us to rhyme together. I want us to improve on our relationship, whether it is romantic or a friend or parent-child. So you check your source. And also you check the context of the feedback. You weigh it in. You're like, hey, thank you so much for letting me know this, because sometimes feedback can be a clue, a cue towards something. It may not be the exact thing, but it's trying to communicate something for you to pause and reflect on and be able to arrive at a better conclusion. So embrace feedback. Embrace that aspect, that practice of people who are close to you, who interact with you, telling you where you can do better. Because if you want to improve, you have to accept that you're not perfect. You have to accept that you don't know everything. You have to accept that you still got some work to do. And people telling you this will save you a lot of time. Feedback will save you a lot of time going in the wrong direction, a lot of time, and most importantly, feedback will save your relationships. Please don't kill your relationships just because you are not open to feedback.
On Fire with Dayan Masinde.